Hi everybody, nice to see you again. I'm very happy to be here and share with you my experience. And today I would like to talk about how to get to our consciousness through our body and how to keep ourselves in high vibrations. Because I was sharing a video about raising our vibrations through the singing. And then I just understood that it's not about raising vibrations because we already are in the high vibrations. It's just about keeping ourselves in high vibrations. And so this also goes together with one important thing before I start to speak, how to get there through the body. That the most important, not most important, but most powerful is to understand who we really are, that we are infinite energy, infinite love, and pure positive energy coming to this earth. That's who we are. If you remember this, or if you remember who you really are, that you got all the power, that is the most powerful thing. And what I do or how I behave or the environment is the last thing that has some influence on us. But still we are in the bodies and it has influence, and we can get through our body to the consciousness and to the conscious mind. And I have some tips for you how. So because I was integrating those things in my life, it just was coming naturally to me, so I'm happy to share it with you here. So the first thing that I integrated was the vegetarian food. When I stopped eating animals, I just suddenly started to feel that the oneness with animals. You know, I felt the dead when I saw the meat, and I felt the oneness with animals. So it's not like about I would stop eating it because it's not healthy or something. That is not. But there it is difficult, you know, to just stop eating meat because you think it's not healthy, because then you believe you still have to eat it, and then you have problem and you have some health issues. But if you have already this a piece of your soul which understands that we are all one and the animals are the one, and there is no difference if I eat my daughter or if I eat some little cow, you know, if you already can feel this, then the vegetarianism is really the perfect thing for you. And animals, they have different genetic behavior, and if we are eating the animals, we are absorbing this behavior of the animals, because more or less we are what we are eating. And also all the bad emotions that they have while they are killed, like pain, fear and anger, and which I believe that most of the fear that we are feeling is through these many generations eating meat in front of us. And so we have a lot of fear through the consumption of animals. And so this is also something that doesn't belong to the body, and stop eating meat can raise your vibrations and help you. Then it's a water, tap water especially, because in the tap water there is a chlor and fluor, which if you look in the periodic table, you see chlor, fluor, brom and iodine. And when we are missing iodine, we are losing our consciousness, and we are becoming unconscious and like these sheeps, you know. And it's not just by chance that we have it in the water, or they also put it in the toothpaste, because it goes straight to the cells from the mouth. It's very smart, the fluor, and it pushes out of our body those three things: the iodine, the chlor, and fluor. And it's not by chance. It's a plan from Second World War of Goebbels, that how to keep the people, you know, in unconscious and easy to move. So they put it in the water, and that's why it's really important to stop drinking tap water and buying some filter or going somewhere to get the water, and not putting it in there because it's calcifying our third eye. And then we can also use a lot of iodum, to push it and decalcifying. So water is the big thing. Then it's barefooting, and walking on the ground with your bare foot. I do it every day, just to connect with the earth, because Mother Earth is our mother, and if you connect with your mother every day, she will help you understand, she will help you grounding. There is some electric things going on through the feet. So every day I go for just a little run, it depends how cold it is, to the ground to get together and to connect to the earth. And this is amazing. And I even experienced walking around the city with my barefoot, and I could experience the history of the city. So really, if you become sensitive and you are getting information through your feet, it's a strong thing, a powerful thing, and you are embodying. And so then what really changed my life was meditation. Just to sit, comfortably and watch my thoughts and let them go. And just like go home, and you can even put the hands on your heart, which grows the electromagnetic field around your body, and get into your heart, get into your higher self. Or if it's difficult for you to close your eyes, then you can just light up some candle and watch the candle. Or you can watch eye to eye somebody. It's also a very good meditation, just to stop and stare and watch your thoughts. And at the moment where there are no thoughts, the real source energy is coming, flowing. It's amazing. So meditation is amazing. 15 minutes a day, enough. Or even 1 minute a day for the beginning, it's good, Any. Then it was going to the nature. Going to the nature, because that is going out of the matrix every day for a while. That is our natural home. So going to the nature, it's a strong thing, I go to the forest in the morning for running, and I go there like to school. I go with the questions and I come back with the answers. Amazing thing. Then, of course, if you are using alcohol and marijuana in your life, then it's also lowering your vibration and keeping you unconscious. And the alcohol is the fastest way to lower your vibrations. Alcohol is vibrating in around 250 hertz, marijuana around 350 hertz, and the natural love frequency, vibration of the earth is 500 hertz. So it's keeping us from love, it's keeping us down. So of course for the people that they are constantly living in lower vibrations, not lower, because we are all naturally in high vibrations, but they are pushed down in fear or sadness or whatever. The alcohol helps them to go higher, or the marijuana, but then you come to a point and you can probably feel it, that you have this feeling inside, your soul is calling you like, enough, I want to go and get to love. So alcohol and marijuana is also good to say goodbye. And I don't drink and do all those things for more than 5 years, and it's amazing, because this is the thing. It's about being child again, because even in the Bible it says only when you become children again you can go back to heaven. Heaven starts within us. So the heaven on earth starts within us. So when you are children, you didn't need that alcohol or marijuana, to what, We don't need that. We just don't need it. And it's amazing without it. So it's another tip. Then I would recommend you to get out of the gluten, become gluten-free. Also changed my life a lot. It has effect on our behavior because it works in the intestine like opiates, and it's very addictive. It makes a fake feeling of hunger. So really straightly out of gluten, I recommend you. It really changed my behavior. It was very strong addiction. It took me 2 weeks of craziness in my head. So it's like sugar, you know, but this gluten really has effect on the behavior. And it also can bring some panic attacks and depression. And plus, if you are vaccinated, some of the vaccines are, the molecules are growth on the molecules of gluten, and so we are a little bit allergic to gluten, all of us who are vaccinated, and so it also creates immune reaction. So these are my tips through the body, how to get to the conscious mind and how to keep yourself naturally in the high vibrations. But don't forget, it's just the bottom. And even though I went through the bottom, and you are a powerful, infinite being, and nobody and nothing can hurt you. So love you.